Good afternoon, Pokésports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video, bringing you a LUNADON team. Now, I understand this is a very, and I mean very competitive team. You're used to seeing some funky stuff here on the channel, but I think it's nice going through and still playing some very competitive teams here and there, because I want to make sure I get you guys rental codes that you might want to climb the ladder, because I understand there's two different kinds of players out there. There's the extremely casual or the extremely competitive, and I want to try to cater to both sides. I mean, of course, we see a lot of, I don't want to say casual teams on the channel, but you know exactly what I mean, right? We play a lot of strange things here, but you know, I do enjoy playing strange things. But I think going back and playing some pretty competitive, very serious teams, just to see how well we can do with the very, you know, known strong teams is good practice also. I feel like now that we're in the off season, it's a pretty good time to practice. So maybe I'll splash in and sprinkle here some super competitive stuff. Maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, who knows? We'll find out. Anyway, this team is from Bebem, also known as Pokemonian, who does have a YouTube channel. We'll link their stuff down below in the description. Me and Bebem go way back. They were one of the first people that I coached back in 2020 when we first opened up our VGC coaching. So it makes me very happy to see how much Bebem has come, or how far along Bebem has come since we first started talking in the beginning to now, where they have their own YouTube channel. So they do have a new YouTube channel, very high quality. It's in Arabic though, so if you speak Arabic, great for you. If you don't speak Arabic, somehow I still enjoy it. I have no idea what he's saying, but I know exactly what he's saying, if that makes any sense. Anyway, this is a LUNADON team. We have used LUNADON on the channel before, but this is a team that is picking up in popularity. This team was actually very similar to the team that Joe UX9 brought to the top 4 of the NAIC. And I think it takes a lot of different aspects of that team and kind of mashes it into this team. It's not the exact same team. There are a couple of sets that are different. There are a couple of moves that are different, but it has the same feel to it, right? So, like I said, we have used LUNADON on the channel before, but I feel like this LUNADON team seems more well crafted than before, because I think the LUNADON team we used was like long time ago, like back in March, maybe even February. We used LUNADON a very long time ago. So I think this team is a lot more well crafted to suit the meta right now, and it's a team that is picking up in popularity because it did very well at, you know, recent NAICs, and who knows, might even do well at Worlds. So if you guys want a rental code for this team, wait till the end of the video. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see me do some very competitive and serious Pokemon, hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys when the battle starts. Another Sun team, but they're running Lapdog Sun. Okay, Dakota. Oh, this is interesting. I actually haven't seen a team combination like that, and we haven't seen a Lapras in a very long time, so it's a very interesting meta pick that they decided to go with. The Lapras does mean that they don't have to run the Grim, but we can match the Lapras by running Grim and not have to waste a Dynamax by doing so, which is kind of convenient. Overall, the Venusaur should have Sleep Powder, I think. Yes, does have Sleep Powder. I guess that could be our one way of dealing with their Charizard very well. We also could just Dynamax Groudon, or even go straight up Lunala in the lead with Power Herb and put a lot of pressure there. Lunala in general is really good in this matchup, I think. They do have Incineroar. Okay, let's go Lunala. Let's go... Why not bring our own Charizard? Honestly, I can't think of a bad reason for Charizard right now. That team hates Charizard. Bring our Groudon for the Sun. Do we bring the Venusaur? Or do we bring the Incin? I think we bring Incin. I think Incin has to come versus, you know, the 4 physical Pokemon team. Seems like a pretty good option for us in the late game. Now, we are bringing Grimmsnarl, which could be a problem if they do bring Lapras, because then they have an immediate damage reduction while we have absolutely nothing. But, you know, we can only bring 4. And I feel like the 4 we brought were very important to the battle. Oh, we're in the fog. Okay. So we have to win. They go with the Incin Zard lead. Cool. That's actually very convenient for us. That's fine. Incin Zard does not threaten me in the slightest. Now, I have 2 options here, and both of which hurt. I think I'm going to go for the Meteor Beam onto the Incin. Meteor Beam Incin, followed by Dynamax, Max Rockfall Zard. Let me double check and make sure that I am Life Orb. I think this KOs. Unless they're Chardy, of course. If they're Chardy, then it doesn't KO. Should I double into the Zard just in case? No, because then the Zard could protect, and then I waste the turn, and then the instant gets a free throat chop, and then I'll be sad about it. So I feel like this is the best play here. Because I feel like with the Zard, I don't... The fact that their Zard outspeed is a little scary too. It might be a speed tie though. I mean, it has to be a speed tie because every Zard is timid. Yeah, this Zard is timid, so it's just a speed tie. We can always win the next speed tie. Because if you guys didn't know, that's how the speed ties work for Dynamax. There's a speed tie when you're Dynamax and a speed tie when you attack again immediately after. So the Dynamaxes that go first don't always mean that they're the correct, like, outspeedy Pokemon. Anyway, Big Zard versus Big Zard, but mine is shiny. Look, sparkles. Now, is this a question of whoever hits Rockfall first wins? Looks like us. Bop. Forfeit. That is honestly very lucky. I will say that right now. We won the speed tie. They could have been doing the exact same thing and it would have had the exact opposite outcome. Now, if this Meteor Beam connects, then I'm sure they will forfeit. Like, that's just such a good turn for us, turn one. We'll see what happens here, though. Rock moves galore. That's all that this battle is rock moves. Nothing but rocks. Yep, it does connect, and this should knock out. Hilarious. Is this how easy laddering is when you use, like, super competitive teams? I could have won Worlds by now. Just kidding. Don't quote me on that. All right, let's see what my opponent does to answer this. This is rough, man. That was a very rough lead for them. Like I said, that could have honestly gone any other way. Unfortunately, I did lose my Shadow Shield, and they do have Lapras, but they can't Dynamax it, so... I don't think I'm afraid of it. I think I'm honestly kind of okay with its existence. I'm going to double into this Groudon is what I'm going to do next. Moongeist Beam, followed by Big Scary Fire Move in the sun. And that's how you Charizard? Is that how you Lunala Don? Am I Lunala Donning correctly? Ice Shard. Weakness Policy. Oh boy. I don't think it's going to matter. Unless you're like, no, it's not going to matter because I'm lighting you on fire. I guess they were just relying on me to not hit Groudon, but I had no reason not to hit Groudon because the Lapras is literally just a Lapras that can't Dynamax. It doesn't scare me in the slightest. That's the one problem with Lapras, though. It's like, if it doesn't Dynamax, what does it do? Weakness Policy, Ice Shard Break. Now, I'm curious to see, and I'll try to see if I can like watch their team at the end of this battle to see what they're bringing. I'm curious to see if they had max Rockfall on their Zard. Because if they airstreamed, I think I would have still been okay because it still would have resulted in a double KO no matter what I did. But if they also had Rockfall and they also clicked Rockfall, I think I just straight up lost. Battle was canceled. I mean, can anyone here blame them? Absolutely no one here can blame them for that forfeit. I do want to see their team though. Please let me see your team, Dakota. Please be the kind Dakota that I know you are. And let me see your team. No! Okay, on to the next. Ew, Dusclops. What series are we in? Okay, Dusclops, Regieleki, Calyrex, Ice, Ogre, Amoonguss, and Incineroar. Interesting. I mean, Venusaur is really great here if it wasn't for that stupid Cali. They probably want to go with like an Amoonguss and Dusclops lead to set Trick Room up. I'm going to bring Lunala just in case that's their idea. In fact, I can go Lunala Zard and feel kind of comfortable here. Or should I do Lunala Venu? Yeah, let's do Lunala Venu, bring Groudon in the back for the sun setting. Do we bring the Incin? I feel like we have to. I'm a little bit sketched out bringing an Incin versus an Ogre, but the Incin isn't versus the Ogre, it's versus the Calyrex Ice. So I think that's the way we have to play. I don't like playing against Trick Room though. I really don't. Because I feel like the thing with Trick Room is you gotta play slowly while they want to play fast, and I like playing fast. So it's like conflicting ideologies. Anyway, they're going Dusclops and Moongeist. I'm going Lunala Soar. Now I could still Sleep Powder the Dusclops, which might be the way to game here. And their Moongeist is probably going to try to sleep powder me, so... There isn't anything I can do to really stop the Moongeist except smack it with a move. I think I'm going to click Meteor Beam on it, just get it out of the way. And then hope that a sleep powder connects. Cool. Problem solved. Awesome. That's all we needed. Now, they're also going to spore my spot, though, so that's fine, I guess. Because they didn't Rage Powder. And if an Amoonguss doesn't click Rage Powder, it's clicking Spore. That's how it works. That's the only two moves that Amoonguss can learn. There's Rage Powder and Spore. The other two moves don't actually ever get used. Anyway, let's see how much a Meteor Beam does to the Amoonguss at plus one. I'm assuming it does a pretty decent amount. Yeah, that's respectable. All right, they do just go for the Spore, unfortunately. And we could always wake, I guess. Maybe. We both... Well, actually, no, I didn't burn my mandatory turn. The Dusclops did, though. Ooh, that's a little spooky. I think I hard swap Groudon for now. And I'm going to try to Vine Lash this. I'm going to have to do as much damage to this stupid thing as I can to stop it from Trick Rooming. It did its mandatory turn, so it theoretically could wake this turn. That's the one thing about stopping Trick Room is that, you know, they burn the mandatory turn right away. So it gets a little rough. Now, it looks like they didn't bring Ogre here because they're going really hard on this whole Trick Room thing. So if they didn't bring Ogre, that's kind of convenient. If they go for Pollen Puff, that'd be so annoying, dude. I wonder what the Amoonguss actually does here. All right, Vine Lash now into... That does no damage. I'm nervous. They went for Hex. They're a Spore Hex set? Okay, they're still asleep. All right, I get another chance. I get another chance to knock out this Clops of the Dusks. I think we go for the Precipice here. Pretty straightforward, followed by Vine Lash. And if everything connects, I should get a double KO here. But every move has to connect. Precipice, I'm talking to you. Take those blindfolds off, Groudon. You don't need those right now. Come on, Precipice, Precipice, No! Precipice! Precipice Blades. It hit the Amoonguss, though. Just sleep for another turn, dude. You got nothing to live for, nothing to wake up for. Yes! Gorgeous. Absolutely wonderful. No Trick Room today, folks. At least not yet. They still do have a Calyrex that still probably wants to hurt me. There it is. The Calyrex. I wonder what I do here. Do I rely on Precipice again? Guess I have to. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks so bad. Okay, I'm relying on Precipice Blades. I'm not going to attack this Dusclops. The Dusclops will wake this turn no matter what. That's how sleep works. After the 3 turns, then you're going to wake up the 4th one. Because the chance of sleeping a 4th turn is like ridiculously low, if not impossible. So if I miss this Precipice, I'm in trouble. I'm in Trick Room. I'm in Trick Room trouble. The thing is, they have to Dynamax if they don't want to die to this Precipice plus Max Flare combination. So no matter what, even if I do give them Weakness Palsy here, we're at least not going to be in Trick Room, which means that theoretically my Pokemon in the back should be able to outspeed. Now, Kevin, should you have maybe swapped into Instant here instead of relying on a Precipice Blades connecting? Maybe. But we made our decisions, we locked in, we live with them. All right, here's a Flare. Let's see some damage, please. Yeah. I'm never impressed by Venusaur. I don't know why. It's just like every time I see Venusaur hit, it doesn't do damage. Precipice Blades does double connect, though. That is huge. Okay. Okay. Now, who do you KO? You quaked? Oh, you messed up. You could have gotten a KO, but you didn't. I almost spoke too soon. Whoa! Alrighty then. What do you got, Ogre? Probably Ogre. If they have Ogre, I just swap. It's fine. Yeah. Makes sense. I swap and I sleep. The Cali Ice. It's the only play I make here. My Venusaur's still full health, so I should be able to take whatever this Ogre wants to throw at me. So I just have to go Yook into Yoop, and then go Doop into Deep. And that's it. That's the only play I have here. Can we connect another Sleep Powder without missing is the question. Maybe. Now, I might lose my Ensign here, but I think Ensign serving the sole purpose by making this Calyrex a little weaker is good enough for me. No, game. Game, why? Why, game? Hold on, did I lose? Am I gonna lose off of just that, though? That crit on Ensign didn't matter. The Sleep Powder kind of mattered. Kind of really mattered. They Quake. I might lose off of that just one turn. Wow. Oh, right. I'm sad now. I'm actually very sad now. I need... What do I need to do? I need to knock out the Cali first. Oh, Lunala's still sleeping! I lost. Oh, that's so dumb. The Sleep Powder miss lost me the game? Are you kidding me? I guess so, huh? Maybe I outspeed Ogre since this is like a Trick Room Ogre. That's like my other hope here. That's my only hope here, I guess. Precipice and hope that I outspeed the Ogre. Am I fast here? 28 speed. I'm not outspeeding Ogre unless it's a min speed Ogre, which I really don't think it is. Iron Ball Ogre, please. Be slow. Be the Slogger. How did that last turn play out? My Venusaur did outspeed, so it might be Slogger. It is Slogger. Great damage onto Ogre. They can't Water Spout anymore. I'm still asleep, dang it. They switched to Ice Beam. Fair. Fair, fair, very fair. I have to wake now. Now I just have to wake. Now I just have to wake. Lunala, I know you didn't do your mandatory turn. That was your mandatory turn. So, is that how it works? I swapped out, so I don't know. I have to wake and I have to Moongeist Beam. Come on, game. Let's game together. Let's game, folks. Guys, give me your energy. I need it. You didn't give me enough energy. Oh, really? Am I gonna lose like this, dude? That's silly. That sucks. This Glacier's gonna like one-shot me. I can't believe I'm losing like this, though. Yeah. Sleep Powder miss. Precipice miss 2. I remember I missed one of those. 2 turns of sleep. I guess I got lucky with 3 turns of sleep on their side, but I'm still complaining about it. Okay, Registeel. That's not what you expect to see every day, but the Yveltal kind of scares my Lunala a little bit, not gonna lie. The Whim, on the other hand, I'm not too worried about. I am just a little bit scared of Tailwind, but we have the Ensign fake out for that reason, so. I think we lose nothing by just going Ensign Zard, bring Groudon in the back. Do we still bring Lunala, though? I guess so. I mean, this is the LUNADON video, so. Let's bring Lunala here. I think Lunala with the Meteor Beam can still do something to the Yveltal if Yveltal doesn't just straight up one-shot me. But we're definitely going to have to use Zard in order to, like, clean up a lot of their team. Because right now, their team is looking kind of scary. So if Zard can clean that up, then it'll be a little bit easier to deal with. If I can get like 1 or 2 good KOs with the max Zard, then I think we got this game. We have like the same trainer card. Same energy at least. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Anyway, what is their lead gonna be? Their lead has to be... What do they have? Registeel. No, it's gonna be Instant and Yveltal. Which means they're going for Parting Shot and something else. I could sit here and blow up this Instant real quick though, right? Because there's nothing really stopping this Instant from just taking a lot of damage from like a Groudon switch in plus Airstream. This might do just that. Right? I would love the Parting Shot here. I just also want to obliterate this Instant from the game. Could also go for Rockfall here, but then I just give up the amount of speed that I am. And this one at least gets stabbed. So let's do that. Let's go for the Airstream. I think Airstream might honestly be enough. And there's no safe switching on their side of the field that wants to take an Airstream. So with the Sun on the field, I get the Solar Power Bruise, plus the Life Orb, plus the Stab, plus the scary big Zard base 140 air move. So as long as this isn't a sashed Instant, I think we're okay. We'll see how much damage it does. This also could be like careful, max special defense, max HP Instant with a 4 remainder and God knows where. All right, we got a max Charizard. We outspeed their Yveltal because that's how math works. The problem is we have to keep clicking Airstream because Big Bird versus Big Bird means, guess what? If one doesn't click Airstream, the other outspeeds. So you can never not click Airstream when you're doing Big Bird stuff. Because if you do, you give up so much momentum. Like a ridiculous amount of momentum. Which sucks because I really want to click Wildfire at least once. I guess I'm going to have to save it for the last turn. All right, here's an Airstream. There goes a Instant. That's 1 down. I said as long as I get 2 KOs with this Zard, I'll be in a great spot. And so far, that's 1 KO. Instant now obliterated. Take a little bit of Life Orb chip, followed by their Airstream. But where is this going? Into my Zard, though. Ooh. Not great. Because that's a 2-hit KO. Which means either I have to Airstream again, or I have to pull the trigger here on this Yveltal this turn with the Max Flare. Or the Max Wildfire, rather. Oh, really looking juicy, though. Really looking real juicy. Do I bother Airstreaming again? They're going to go for, like, an attack into my Groudon. They might even fake out Groudon, so I guess I go into Lunala. Not Lunala, my Instant here. This is a hard decision. I have to Wildfire something. And I just don't know what it's going to be. Yeah, I think it's going to be the Yveltal. I'm going to Wildfire the Yveltal. Because the Rilla I can always deal with the Instant. It's not as serious as a problem as this Yveltal. I feel like I have to pull the trigger now. Sooner rather than later. Let's just pull it. The Airstream was the right play turn 1. I feel like the Wildfire is the right play turn 2. They do just go for Grassy Glide, not a fake out into that spot. So I could have theoretically lived that and then just done a lot of damage. Their Life Orb, Rilla? Jeez. Oh, is that AV? I was hoping that would do more, not gonna lie. They switched to Max Darkness too, though. Okay. That's definitely gonna kill me, though. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I can't go into Lunala. That's a fact. No matter what I do this next turn, I have to make sure that I throw everything I have into this Yveltal spot. And I think that means just go Groudon, fake out Rilla to stop the grassy terrain for this turn, and then Stone Edge the Yveltal, which should be enough damage to knock out at that health. I don't think Yveltal can knock me out in return. No, oh no, Drift! Whoa, relax. I almost just swapped into Luna. Stop it. Bad. I almost just brought out Lunala and lost the game just immediately for no reason. All right, well, let's go for Fake Out. And it's just a straight Stone Edge here. It's a pretty good Fake Out here, I think. Let's clap this Rilla. Stop it from attacking at least this turn. They go for the Airstream as they should. Oh, into my Instant though. We're gonna live, surprisingly, which means we can switch some things in and out here, which is nice. Stone Edge, are you kidding me? I don't even know what to do anymore. That was like my only win con. That's the second time that I just get screwed over by hacks in today's video. Absolutely wild. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just out of words. All right, well, I guess I am sacking off Vincent because I can't really do anything else. Just go for a Flare Blitz and... Actually, they're not going to attack Instant this turn. They're going to go for the Groudon. So I should just Flare Blitz you. And maybe even like Heart Swap here into Lunala. Do I need Lunala to win the game? What is their team? No, I think I need Groudon to win the game. Because they're going to have their own Groudon. And then... I might need Lunala if they have the Registeel in the back. I just don't think they have a Registeel in the back. Fine, I'll Stone Edge. Hopefully I got that in time. I just don't know what to do anymore. All right, they do Grassy Glide here into the Groudon as they should. Followed by, is this just like a Snarl or something? Oblivion Wing. They're going to get a lot of health back here. We're going to actually live with the Groudon here, which is super impressive. Thanks to the AV. Now, as long as my two moves can connect, I went for Precipice. Oh my goodness. It didn't lock in on time. What was my first move in my other slot? Was it Flare Blitz? Okay, at least that was Flare Blitz. Is that on Yveltal? Good. Get out of my face. Jeez. All right. All right. Stressed. I died, but I'm stressed. It's fine. I think... I would love if you can die soon. That'll die next turn, though. Now, depending on what they have as their final Pokemon, it's probably Groudon. But depending on what they have as their final Pokemon, I think Lunala can do it. They have no Dynamaxes left. It is the Groudon. Okay. It'd be great if they could just, like, Grassy Glide themselves. That'd be a great head start here. Now, I think they have one more turn of Wildfire. Yeah, it says one more turn. Okay, so one more turn of Wildfire means the Rilla should go down this turn after Life Orb and Wildfire. So I'm going to ignore that spot entirely. I think instead I'm going to click Meteor Beam, not to actually do damage to Groudon, literally only to give myself an attack boost. And then I'm also just going to click Precipice just to do damage to things. That's it. But I also don't think I'm going to live this turn. Because they're going to glide. They glide Lunala for some reason. Yeah, they're definitely going to die to Wildfire. That's fine. Interesting. Well, now they're going to die to Precipice. I am able to get a Precipice Blades off. What are they going to do? Just Precipice themselves? Precipice me? Also, we're learning speed tiers here. My Groudon outspeeds my Lunala, and my Lunala also outspeeds their Groudon. So that's like a super slow Groudon. Wow. I'm only 28 speed and Adamant, so they got to be no speed on that Groudon. Wild. Unless my Groudon got a speed boost that I don't remember. I don't think so, though. All right, they go for the P-Blades. They do double connect here. That will knock out my Groudon, I think. Yeah. But they should be now low enough to where I can get a Moongeist Beam. I hope. I'm at +1. They're going to get a little bit more health back, which sucks. But hey, that's life. Wildfire is going to tick away, though. Yes. Ooh, that Charizard from the dead, baby. I knew going for the Wildfire was the play. Even with the Stone Edge miss. I think we got this. I think we definitely got this. Just go for the Moongeist Beam. Let's not think about it twice. They're going to protect here. Just get a little bit more health back. Battle is canceled. We're going to take another dub, which means that we won't get screwed over by hacks twice. Quick Panic. I resonate with that. Bringing the Palkia and the Groudon pair. That is not a very common restricted pair, for sure. Huh. a little spooky restrictors pair too. It's not, doesn't look too fun to play against. I'm gonna go Zard Incin, just in case they go Venu. Then I can at least fake something out. Bring the Groudon in the back. And what do I do about this Palkia? I guess Venusaur does pretty decently into Palkia, but if I'm bringing the Charizard, do I really need to bring the Venusaur also? I'll bring Lunala. I feel like I went the same 4 in every single battle, but I don't honestly remember the other battles. I just remember I was sad about one of them, I was happy about another, and I was average about the last one. I remember the last one a little bit better. I missed the Stone Edge, which made me sad, but the rest of the battle went my way, so I'm happy about it. But anyway, quick panic. If they lead Venu, I am a little bit scared, because everyone on the other team always hits their sleep batters. Umbreon Alecki. That's weird. Understandable, but weird. I only have one play here, and that's the hard swap Groudon. If I don't do that, I'm stupid. Like, that's literally it. Like, that's all I can do is hard swap Groudon, get a parting shot off. There's no other play, yeah. Just hard swap the Groudon. Yeah, let's keep it simple. And then it might be a Dynamax Groudon game. Who knows? Like, if they're bringing a Lucky... Actually, do I have to Dynamax Groudon? No. I just leave it as a baby and just keep going for the Earth Powers. Whatever it is. The Precipice Blades. Good thing is, if they're going for Max Lightning, then all of my grounded Pokemon are not going to be able to get yawned. Which is fine by me. Because they have no other way to change the terrain. So be my guest. Set Max Lightning on the field. And that would honestly help me. They gotta know that I'm gonna switch Groudon. There's no other play that I would do here. I would have to be an idiot not to do this. All right, Groudon coming on the field, setting the Drought up. They also don't Dynamax, it seems, or is that... Oh no, they're still swapping out. They swap out the Umbreon. Into the Palkia. Is that gonna be their Dynamax of choice? That does put a little bit of pressure on our side of the field, not gonna lie. They just go for an E-Web. Okay. Now, what if I Dynamaxed the Zard there and tore it up? Like, I could have, like, seriously done some damage there. But hey, I'll take that. This does definitely smell like it should be a Groudon Dynamax game now. But if I'm doing that, I'm setting Trick Room up. So I'm bringing Lunala on the field. I think I bring Lunala on the field. Thanks to the Umbreon now being gone too. Does help me make this decision a little bit easier. Do I Dynamax now, or do I rely on the fact that the sun can save me? I think I hold Dynamax. I click Precipice, and I click Trick Room. Let's do that. We're going to hold the Dynamax. The Palkia definitely smells like the Dynamax focus for this game. Which means if the Palkia is going to be the Dynamax focus for this game, that means the Regieleki isn't. Which means if I can knock out the Alecki here, then the Zard can then Dynamax later down the line. Make my life a little easier there too. I definitely have a very bulky side of the field. They have a little bit of a bulky side of the field, especially if they click the Dynamax blind, but the Alecki is going to fall to anything that the Groudon does. Is it Sash Lucky though? You never know anymore. You really never know anymore. They are going to click Dynamax on something that is in the Cherish Ball, so it can't be the Alecki, because I don't think Alecki exists in the Cherish Ball. They don't have a special Alecki event that happened anywhere. So it is going to be the Dynamax Palkia, which means it could be setting the rain up here. I'm curious to see how much damage I take from this. Like, I understand Palkia is a strong Pokemon. Like, I get it. They Thunderbolted. Why is that sus to me? They are sashed there too. Okay, good to know. They go for the Wormwind. Into my Lunala. We are going to eat that up though. Yes, my Groudon takes a little bit of attack down. But our Lunala gets to be a Lunala now. So that's kind of cool. They are Life Orb Palkia too. The fact that we were able to live that is really impressive. To me, at least. I think nothing changes here. We just Precipice, and now we Meteor Beam. That should do a lot of damage. Oh, they're slower. Oh, they messed up though. They went the Groudon. I am -2. So I guess it still accomplished something, but it means that, oh, maybe I should undo Trick Room then. I didn't expect Palkia to be that slow unless they're like super committed to this Trick Room. This could be bad. I do have Instant, so that can help me with like parting shots and stuff. We'll see how much damage we do here with this Power Herb. Not enough. Precipice does double connect though onto the Lucky especially, which is super important for us. The good news is they can't KO both of us, but if they go into Umbreon, they can. And we haven't Dynamaxed yet. Okay, they are going to Umbreon. They're definitely going to go for the Foul Play into our Lunala spot. I could click Dynamax and then just like finish off the Palkia, but it's Wormwinded me twice. So I think instead I'm going to go into the Incin, kind of as a sack, and I'm going to Protect here. Just to stop the Umbreon from hitting that spot. If I can avoid it, I will. Alright, Incin's back on the field. Don't know what that means for us. I unironically want my Trick Room to end now. I didn't expect this Palkia to be so slow. Alright, let's see where the Foul Play goes. Into the Lunala spot, followed by the Wormwind, probably into the Incin spot. Wow. No way. Great play, man. I think I prefer that to KO me. Because now they shouldn't be able to KO that spot, I don't think. So if I do just go into Zard, I can kind of just blast something like it's nobody's business. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Do I blast the Palkia first? Or do I blast the Umbreon first? Part of me wants to blast the Umbreon first, because I don't think Palkia undynamaxed can do much to me as a Dynamax Zard. At least I hope not. So let's go for the Wildfire into the Umbreon. Let's go for a double protect just in case. Now they probably could snarl me with the Umbreon and still do a lot of damage to my Lunala, if not knock it out still. But typically Umbreons don't even build special attack, so if they are going to go for Snarl, it's not going to be for damage. It's going to be for just the damage reduction. All right, we're going to Dynamax now. We stalled their Dynamax successfully. We finally got our Dynamax on the field. Should I probably have Dynamax Groudon on this game? Maybe. Maybe. But I am kind of content by having a Dynamax Zard on the field at full health while they have a Pokemon that can't really touch it on the field. That being the Palkia. I get the double protect. That's actually huge. Hold on. I'm getting a little lucky this last battle. They do just go for the Snarl. Miss the Zard. It doesn't, unfortunately. So this probably won't KO, but the Wildfire being on the field is going to be relevant enough. They just Hydro Pump. Why does that still do that much? I understand Life Orb, but dude, I'm in the sun. Give me a break. All right, light you on fire. Okay, thankfully that still just straight up knocks out even after the Snarl. Now I'm going to lose so much here. All right, the Sunlight fades, so I actually don't take Solar Power damage, which is kind of convenient, not going to lie. That's very convenient. And Palkia is going to take a lot here too. Oh, that Palkia is just going to straight die. That was the greatest turn of my life. I understand like that Hydro Pump almost destroyed me, but it is what it is. I'm still going to live another turn, live to fight another day. They bring out the Groudon. Am I still in Trick Room for another turn? I might be. This isn't. I want this Trick Room to be over like 3 turns ago. All right, we max guard here. And we Moongeist. I know I can bring Instant in, but I kind of just want a Moongeist. I kind of want my Lunala to just die. If that makes any sense. Oh, I outspeed, even better. I guess I want my Lunala to do some initial damage. All right, big Moongeist. This is at +1, by the way. Gorgeous, absolutely wonderful. Groudon's just gonna go for the Rock Slide. I think it might take a lot of damage to Wildfire, but definitely not knockout. They don't even get the KO there. Okay. Okay. I think this is the dub. I think this is... Oh, it's a Lefty's Don? Yeah, there's nothing that the Groudon can do. They would need to change the speed tier here, which they can't. Bada bing, bada boom. GG's, my friend. They're gonna play it out though. Okay, respect. Respect. I thought they were just gonna forfeit, but hey, you gotta respect the grind. We are gonna take, what is that today? We take one loss. One loss to like very bad hacks though. I think all of our games were really like very strong games. We got 3 wins today, 1 loss, but the only thing was that one loss was like very hacksful. But I guess this is what this team is kind of open to a lot of misses. That's the one thing where I don't understand how these high level players get far in tournaments with teams like this, because you have Precipice Blades, you have Stone Edge, you have Heat Crash, you have Meteor Beam, you have Sleep Powder, you have Blast Burn, Hurricane, you have everything in the world that could miss. Leaf Storm. So it's like my brain is just like, how do you keep connecting with these moves, man? But I understand, oh, they put themselves in better positions, yada, yada, yada. I get it. But still, it's annoying. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you guys a rental code. And here you have the rental code for the LUNADON team. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, this was a very serious day today. We played a very competitive team, very top of the notch, EV spread, calced in goodness for today's video. That all couldn't have been done without Bebem. Thank you so much, Bebem, also known as Pokemonian on YouTube. We'll leave a link to their channel down below next to the rental code if you want to grab it. Also, the Pokepaste that's in the description as well. So, leave him a subscription. Thanks for making this super competitive team. I do really appreciate it. Honestly, the team was very successful today. Of course, the only loss we had was due to hacks. Say what you want about hacks, but hey, it is what it is. But overall, the team is very straightforward. You have Sun, you have Trick Room, you have Grimmsnarl sitting screens, you have Incin to damage reduce. Like the Incin Grimmsnarl for damage reductions incredibly well. The Charizard is the only Pokemon needed to ever do damage on the team because that Pokemon is just disgusting sometimes. And the Venusaur we got to use sometimes today. It's nice when Sleep Powder hits. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.